Welcome back to another episode of the Parallel World of Mafia. I'm your host, Bero Stark. This is episode 2 for the noobs, part 2, because I didn't get to everything I wanted to touch base on with the noobs, and I'm probably still not going to get to everything they need to know, but between these two episodes, this should be enough to where you can send your noobs here to watch it. They can know the basics and not have to ask you so many of those usual questions, so let's jump right in. Now, you may notice that I'm wearing red on red. It's not a fashion statement. I'm not doing that because, you know, I'm part of the red gang. I'm doing it because I like the laser combo. And what that means is those are mods. Now, you can mod your weapon and mod your armor. There's a few different types. There's, for instance, laser, which either adds extra damage or makes your enemies damage you less, depending on whether it's your armor or it's on your weapon. If you have, like, electricity on your armor or your weapon, if that mod takes, you'll see like little electric marks over the person you're fighting. Maybe I can give you an example while we're sitting here talking. And basically that means that they can't heal for X amount of time. I don't know the duration of it. So each one of these colors, you know, represent a mod. And you want to mod your weapons and your armor. See, now he's got the purple lines over him. If he was a regular character who would try to heal, he wouldn't get too far on that. So there's a few different to choose from. There's like Toxin, which poisons people. It adds like a continuous amount of damage over a given amount of time. Laser adds or takes away damage. There's several of them. I'm not going to go into the details of them all, but those are the basics of what they are, and you need to design your outfit according to what you think will work the best. If you think Toxin will work best on your armor and laser, which I don't recommend, but you know, mainly laser, obviously. And then there's like cryo that slows people down, but like I said, I'm not going to go into it all. You get the general gist of it. There's a few different colors to choose from, which means there's a few different mods to choose from. Now, next thing I'd really like to touch on is the swags and black market. Now, as you notice, everybody's wearing some kind of fancy new outfit. Everybody kind of looks different in the game, and that's part of the deal. Is you want to look fairly individual. So every so often, the makers of this game, per blue, will drop what they call swag. And it's basically a 2-week limited edition item. Now, they function the exact same as any other item. So if you have a limited edition rifle, for instance, see the umbrella that I'm carrying? That is, it's just a limited edition rifle. It's one of the first ones, so I made sure to snatch up a few of those. And they, you know, some shoot up in value to ridiculous amounts. Some don't go up at all. I believe it's like $1 mil or $2 mil. Just for the umbrella right now. So swag's something you want to get into. Really fun. There's like swag hats, all sorts of stuff. You'll figure it out. Real easy. Just go to the black market and check it out. The next topic is just that, black market. We're going to go ahead and jump to Black Market Chicago. There's a travel list. When you go into your travel list, just go to local black market, and that's where people are buying and selling. You really want to get to Chicago, though. That's where everybody's at. So in here in Chicago, you can see all these people standing here. They're all in here for a reason. They're all in here buying, selling. If you go into this, touch on that computer and go to buy, you can see the ridiculous amount of lists of stuff there is to offer. There's different types of weapons, armors, accessories, parts that you might need, healing stuff. I mean, just all sorts of stuff here. You can buy, sell, trade, whatever. And in order to get like a price range, let's say you want to sell something, just go in and look at that item. If they don't have that item in the list, then you might be a little trouble. But then in that case, as I said in episode 1, you go into your trade chat and you price check it, or you just ask somebody. And if they're in a good mood, they'll give you an answer, and you can go in and start selling your items that way. Black market, use it. Use it. I'm going to tell you right now, another subject that I'm going to kind of tap into is scammers. Watch that drop trading, or that trading with people you don't know. Unless you go into trade chat and check their legitness to make sure they're legit and not going to rob you blind, I wouldn't recommend drop trading. Just go in, sell at the black market, let them pay their taxes, you pay your taxes. Nobody ends up hurt that way, because everybody ends up whining once a scammer gets them, everybody ends up whining. Okay, so anyways, the next subject I want to tap into is like jobs and missions. So basically, outside of your regular attacking and killing people or creatures or anything like that, you want to... Sorry, it's taking me forever here to do what I normally have to do. You want to do these jobs and missions. Okay, so a job, if you jump to one of your fronts here, I'm getting raided, but if you jump to one of your fronts here and touch on that front, you can see the job there. It cost 3 Wolfsbane and 3 heat. And as you see at the bottom, I have 34 heat. That heat regenerates itself. You earn experience and items off doing these jobs. Do the jobs in your fronts. It helps bump your fronts up. The next thing is missions. Oh wow, I got one of those right on my land. I've been waiting. Anyways, next is missions. There's a little exclamation mark. Let's go into travel and GPS, which gives us a broad view of everything around us. So anything with an exclamation mark has a mission on it. And you pay X amount of money to attempt this mission. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You feel them out for yourself. I'm not going to tell you what's good and bad. And that's an opinionated thing. I personally like... Oh, my computer's dying. That's hilarious. I personally like the 5,000 damage or whatever it is. You'll see. Go in and look at them. Jobs or missions are really cool. They also help, you know, get you items and stuff like that. Next subject I want to get into for you noobs is hats. Now you may notice on your profile, not even on your profile, you may notice on a lot of people's profiles that they have hats that they've won. If you go into here to players, menu, players, and scroll down, you can see these hats. Taxman hat, Scoldman hat, most enemies killed. I mean, they're all, explanations are all written right below them. Cybertreader hat, most income from credits. If you need tips on how to win these hats, you got to talk to people. But let me tell you, don't come into the game and think you're going to win a hat. You gotta make some major money to even attempt a hat. But once you get going in the game, attempt a hat. I've got a few myself. I've won. I don't know. Who even knows? It's been a while. Looks like I won a Pharmacist, Mafia, Hard Hat, and Overworked. And, you know, all of them cost some money. If you need tips, talk to the pros. They know what they're doing. These guys can steer you in the right direction. The next subject I want to tap into is PvP. Now, I should have really got somebody here to show you PvP, but it's player versus player. It's just like attacking a creature, except for, you know, you have a human on the other end who's got mad skills and abilities. And if you don't know what you're doing, they're probably going to kick your butt there. So everybody's set up differently. Everybody's got a different class. Everybody thinks their class is the best. You know, if you want to be a major PvPer, just go find out who the best fighters are and imitate what they do. You really can't go wrong. Should have demonstrated some, but that's okay. Now, a few other things I want to talk about is Mafias and tech. You'll see everybody running around. They've joined a Mafia. Some people are Mafia hoppers. Some people are in a Mafia for life. Some people swear by their Mafia. Some people are cold-blooded and will sell their Mafia out. I recommend getting with a decent Mafia, not a scammer Mafia. Getting with a decent Mafia, somebody who's not out running their mouths and being dumb all the time, because that gets to be annoying. You know, and support your Mafia. Back your Mafia up, they'll back you up. If you're in a decent Mafia, they should support you on everything you do, as long as you're not acting like an idiot, and vice versa. Definitely recommend joining a Mafia, though. I mean, that's what part of what makes this game so fun, is having everybody there to back you up. And in a Mafia, getting a little bit further in, there's what we call tech. So anytime you're see, that's an office. Anytime your Mafia builds an office, if you're within view of that office, if you can see that office, you're earning tech when you're fighting. And tech is the material Mafias use to grow and expand. And it's also kind of a rating system for them to find out how big they are. Earn tech for your Mafia. Some Mafias will give you little bonuses for earning a lot and whatnot. It's, you know, some people throw a fit about it, but to be realistic with you, you gotta earn tech for your Mafia. You gotta treat your Mafia right. They'll treat you right. And part of that is earning some tech for your Mafia and earning your way. Basic way of saying it is you're earning your way in the game. So earn some tech for your Mafia. Go hunt near those offices. Turn it in every now and again. Each Mafia will have different rules and whatnot. And kind of a dumb video this week. Not much action. I would really like to go through and like show you guys more, but that's all coming up next week in next week's videos. This is all for you noobs and learning how to play. Now I know there's a lot of stuff that I missed out on. Feel free to hit me up. Most people know me in the game. If you don't, just ask for Bero Stark. Real easy. And hit me up in the game. Give me some ideas. Maybe I'll do a third noob video for all the details that I missed, or maybe I'll go further into detail of mods, or anything you want. Just let me know what you think I'm missing. And last thing before I go, besides the pick of the week, the screenshot of the week, is I want to say thanks to all the support. I got on PM here in the last few days. letting everybody know about the video. And I'll tell you what, I got a lot of support. I thought the video kind of looked a little bit junky. It looked better than most stuff that I've seen, but I didn't think it looked that great. The content was okay. I'm kind of a rookie here. I don't have the best equipment. I got some decent equipment though. But nonetheless, everybody hit me up with support. I don't think I got bashed once. Every single person hit me up with support. I'm getting mad subscriptions. Not a ridiculous amount of views, but not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. So thank you. Thank you all for the support. Thanks for the screenshots. I've had people inviting me out to wars. You're going to see all that footage coming up soon. Just let me get past this whole noob deal for these guys to get these guys started on the right foot. And like I said, this is a place you can send your noobs to learn. If you want them following my lead. Good luck with that. But anyways, I just want to say thanks. You guys are awesome, and I miss playing. I don't get to play as much as I used to, but just coming back a little bit to do these videos, you guys have showed me mad support. And thank you, Per Blue. Per Blue has backed me up completely on this project, even though I'm kind of a rookie. Shooting me ideas, working with me, helping support and get the name of the channel out here. This is Bero Productions. By the way, I know I don't really mention that. I don't really care about that. But anyways, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Take care, and I can't wait to do the next videos. And last but not least is the screenshot of the week, brought to you by Honey Badger, Bro Honey Badger. Man, that's a lot of money sitting on screen. Jeez.